Fluffy Fro here with a new video. Today I'm starting a week in my life. I know, sticking to what I said. I'm starting this on a Tuesday. I know. Yesterday was not a day. I didn't feel like filming yesterday, but today, and it's also about to be 5 o'clock. So I'm starting this late on a Tuesday, but that's because it's just how life is. So basically, for the past couple days, maybe weeks, I haven't had a working computer, so I haven't been doing work. Well, that's not true. I haven't been doing administrative work. There's a different component to my job that requires travel. I've been doing the travel, so I haven't been able to do administrative work. I need to go pick up my rental car so that tomorrow and the day after I can do my travel work. Computer's supposed to come. It was mailed out today, so supposedly it will come tomorrow because it was overnighted. But we'll see if it comes tomorrow. And if it does come tomorrow, it would be midday. So probably after I get back from wherever I'm going, it'll be here, maybe. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I just wanted to start this week in my life, tell you what my plans are for today. I don't know what my plans will be for tomorrow. Other than anything related to work, I don't have anything scheduled. So today, Tuesday, going to the gym. After I pick up I'm going to the gym around like 7-8 o'clock p.m. and during the day today I've been editing a video, so hopefully I'll be able to post that. Like, I want to finish editing it today, and then I'm not gonna, like, it would be good to post it today, but I'm just gonna save it for Friday and schedule it. I'll schedule it to either post on Friday or Saturday. And then after that, I think that's it. What I did today was I was working on 2 projects. Ooh, I turned it off for like half a second. Working on 2 projects. I did like maybe 5 granny clusters on this blanket that I've been working on, and a cardigan. So let me go grab those real quick. So this is the cardigan I'm working on. There's a video for it. Right now I'm working on the ribbing, which the last update I filmed was maybe about a sleeve. I don't even know if it was the second sleeve or not, but that video is long enough, so I was like, I'll just show you here that I'm working on the ribbing. I'm halfway done. I'm midway through the the bottom ribbing, because then I gotta pick up my ivory, do some more ribbing, yada yada. It's a custom order. Oh, and I should have not put it because now the rest of the yarn is over there. But anyway, I'm using my 5mm. So for the ribbing, I've been using my 5.5. I think it's because the 5.5 and the 5mm look so much alike, the colors. Because I'm like, I was definitely using my 5mm of the light up hooks to work on the rest of the cardigan, so that's freaking crazy to me. And then I've been working on this blanket for I don't know how long, but I just attached the 3rd skein of yarn like 2 nights ago and have been working on it. So yeah, I'm making good progress on this. I don't even know. I'm not gonna guesstimate anything, but yeah, it's starting to become purple again already. So I'm like, yeah, it's gonna this first cluster of purple was so small, and I was like, wow, because I started center pull with one, tied on the outer pull, and then now I'm working on the outer pull for the 3rd skein. So it's like I just attach it to whatever color it leaves off on. So it's like this will leave off on purple, and then I'll attach the 4th skein, which is from the center pull. So yeah, I don't know when I'll finish this, but the video I started this in is not gonna finish it because I think that video is just starting project. So you'll see this in lots of videos. And I'm using my 5mm hook. This one, which is, yeah, I'm not even gonna give you a name. And then just wanted to show you this as well. this is the yarn winder, and I think the video that it broke in should come out before this one. I think. Cause yeah, it broke when I was working on this cardigan. Well, cause I had a cake of the green yarn when I started it, and it like fell off my table, and I caught it with my hands, and this part broke off from the base. So then I just like hot glued it down, and then I added an extra row of hot glue on the outside because it didn't feel like it was really sticking. So because of that extra row on the outside, it doesn't spin very smoothly, but it's doing, because I've had it on the floor while I'm crocheting, the yarn just comes up in a spiral. So I haven't had an issue using it with that blanket. So yeah, so that's what I've be working on this week. Those two things. Like, I'm hoping to finish this cardigan probably tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, like I really thought I was gonna finish the ribbing, but then I started editing a video, so then I've been editing the video for hours. So yeah, and I'm listening to Pop the Balloon Catch Up by a little, not fully. I used to be a little bit more hooked. Now that it's getting towards a year, I'm like, but still interested in the Pop the Balloon series. Not just the Arizona one, but like a bunch of different ones. They're interesting background. They've become more background noise than focal, like front, like entertainment. Like when I was crocheting, before I started editing, I was watching a crochet YouTube video. Like, there's different types of noise, you know? And since I just was like getting ready, because I'm about to go get my car, I put it on for like, you know, background noise. Like, I'm paying attention, but you know, it's not like what my main focus is. So, and I wanted to film, so I was like, let me just start a new video because I don't want to add any more to that video until it's finished for that sweater. And then, so that's the plans for today, what I did yesterday, and for the rest of the week. Wednesday, work in the morning, and then if my computer comes, set up my computer and do work. And then in the afternoon, I don't know if I probably will want to crochet, but because I have to wake up so early, I'm like, oh no, I'll be tired-ish. So I don't know. No, we don't know how that's gonna work for the rest of that day. Thursday, hopefully the computer will be here, so work, and then after work, maybe crochet before going to the gym, and then yeah. Actually no, I won't be crocheting before going to the gym because I actually have to work in the afternoon as well. So I have to go outside. So there's that, and then go to the gym after that. So, and then Friday, I don't think there's any work any outside work. So I should do administrative work for my regular hours, and after work, probably crochet, maybe edit another video, because the delay between this video going up and the one that went up before it was me not wanting to edit this video. But I edited it, like it wasn't so bad. Like, I don't know, like it's still long. Like, I wanted it to be less than an hour. It's 51 minutes. That I would, if it was 45, that would be great. But I watched it through and I was like, there's not much else I want to like cut out. Like, I've like chopped up as much as I want. I'm like, if I chop it up too much, like stuff will start not making sense in other clips, because they'll be like, oh, like I already cut it out, like me showing a little haul, and like in a much, like towards the end of the video. That clip was like in the middle, and then towards the end of the video, I'm like, yeah, I already showed you these buttons. I did not, because I took it out. I did, but I didn't. Like, you know, but you see the buttons anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I was like, that's fine. That's just that one little continuity error. So trying to edit it around continuity errors and all that jazz. I'm like, yeah. So I am going to keep editing this video. Actually, since I've been talking for so long, I'm actually gonna go get that rental car, come back, then edit the video, and then go to the gym. And then yeah, so this is the week in my life. Oh, I also want to film a little haul. I don't know if I should do that right now though, because I'm like, no, I won't, because that's for another video. Like, I did say I was gonna stop making. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna go get the yarn. We're gonna do the haul. Hey guys, so in front of me is one of the skeins of yarn. So I have bought 3 of these Pond of Love Lion Brand yarn. What color is this? Like, I should have looked it up before I picked it up, but oh, charcoal. I was like, oh, I can't see it. Charcoal. So I bought 3 of these. Cute, right? I bought 3 of these, and I am planning to make the Cascade Cardigan by Callie threads. Because everybody said they were using this, I was like, okay, I shall use it too. And I decided to pick charcoal instead of black, because I was like, I want something a little different. And I have black cardigans, and I have gray like, I have lots of different cardigans, but this will be another cardigan. Like, I really don't need more cardigans, to be honest. I should probably get rid of some cardigans. No, it's like, because of my job, like, it just works out that they look good. Anyway, I also got this, which is obviously for that blanket. This is the 4th skein I bought. I keep, like, I want a king size blanket, so I just keep buying these whenever I can. So with the at Michael's, it was buy one get one half off for yarn, and so obviously I bought 3 of those. So I was like, let me get one of these for, you know, the half off. And then all of those were like $13, $12 yarns. So yarn's expensive. Like, those yarns are expensive. And then I also got a bunch of candle melts as well. I'm gonna just show them. I don't really feel like reading off all the flavors. Like, these ones are kind of like sweet but fresh. Well, this one is sweet, right? And then I want to say this one's like more fresh because it's Sun-Kissed Cotton. Alright, fine. I'll read the names. Sun-Kissed Cotton, and then Bahama Beach is like sweet, and then Poolside Peach, also pretty sweet, and then Lavender and White Sage is like relaxing, like calm scent. I'm using the Bahama one, like one of them already right now, so it smells good in here. And yeah, that's my Michael's haul. That's what I got on Saturday. I think Saturday. Yeah, I think it was Saturday that I did a Michael's haul. I went to Michael's. And now I have 2 $5 vouchers, so next time I go, I'm in. Also, I have another custom order that I've had since maybe April. I think April, yeah. The only issue, like, why I haven't made one, it's aragurumi. So I don't really like making aragurumi. And then 2, it's because it's a person that I'm making, like a little miniature person, like that one, like another chibi, like that one video I posted. Making one of those, and I only have the same brown yarn from that video, but this person's like a different shade of brown. So I'm like, I've been like, yeah, you know, I'll buy another shade of brown, but I keep going to Michael's and not remembering, because that's just not on my mind. Like, it's been so long that, like, I keep forgetting, even though it's been brought up to me a few times, you know. But the only reason this one has just been like delayed is because the person didn't make the order with me directly, so my brain is just like, you know, they'll get it when they want it. You're like, you know. But yeah. And funnily enough, I made these. I think there's a video about it, so that video should come up before. But I made these keychains, and it's like, I don't like aragurumi, but I made 2 of these, and it's like, I definitely could have made that person by now. I just need the right shade of brown, because I don't feel like doing it in the same shade of brown. Like, it just will feel like it's not that person, like a miniature of that person, you know? So, yeah. Ooh, okay. Update. Major update. I got a thermal printer, and so I printed out some stickers with my logo on them. I'm so excited. Obviously, because thermal printers always print in black and the logo is purple, I decided to add, get the sticker paper that is sparkly. It's so pretty. So super duper excited about these. Like, I'll add these into my orders whenever I do get them from now on. Yeah, like this order that I'm making. So I think that's the only thing about making things for people that I know is like there's never like really a pressure for our time limit. Like all the custom orders I've had, they're just like, yeah, make it when like you got it. Like especially the very first one, I was like, yeah, like you can give it to me whatever. You can give it to next year even. But I decided to mail it. Like when I was done with it, I was like, I don't want this sitting in my house until I see you next time in person. So I was like, I mailed it to them. And then my sister was the next one after that, which is the video that I'm editing, so you get to see that. And then after that, I think it was the chibi. I feel like I had another custom order. No, I'm thinking about other orders, like pre-made stuff in the between those things. The chibi, and then I think the sweater. Yeah, I haven't made that many custom orders. So yeah, that's about it. Oh, I guess I've made things for my boyfriend. Like I made him blankets, shirts, stuff like that. So and he's always around, so I'm always trying them on him and everything. So it's easy to make things for him. But I just gotta get better at. Well, no, when it comes like the one I'm making right now, I've been working on it consistently, and there's no time limit. Also, it's just I feel like I should have been done with it already. Especially like today, I feel like I should have been done with it. Like because I was working on the ribbing, and it just doesn't feel like the ribbing should be taking that long, but it was taking long. So yeah, so. This is a week in my life, and I've already filmed like 3-4 clips just today. I literally already forgot that I was filming a week in my life. So it is the next day. It is Wednesday, and I worked, and I finally got my work computer, so I'll be doing administrative work as well. And then in between, when I had a little break, I went to Barnes & Noble, and after, when I was on my way home, stopped at another Barnes & Noble's and Michael's. So I'll show you what I got from Barnes & Noble's. I got, oh my gosh, how many books is this? This is 5 books. This series is called, I got one series, I had gotten books, what is this, 3 through 5 at one store, and then I like looked it up and saw that there was another one. The 1 through 2 was at the other store, and then this series, the King of the Land, is only 2 books, and it's also apparently a K-drama, which I don't know if I'm gonna watch the K-drama after reading these 2 books. It's also a webtoon, whatnot. So I got these, and then I was like browsing, and I saw this planner, and I decided to also get it because I like the cloth, love the gold pages, it has the bookmarks. So next year, well, I guess December, it starts in December, I'll be using this. I have one that goes up until December for this year, but I haven't really used it since November started. And then at the second Barnes & Noble's, like I said, I got book 1 and 2. I was planning on going to another Barnes and a third one and getting the book to a different series that I've been waiting for, but I think I might go tomorrow or next week because it was kind of out of the way. And honestly, next week it will be in the way. But yeah, it was a long day. And to the point where like I was about to go lay in my bed and relax, and then I was like, oh, need to film a clip for today, like an update. I was like, I was gonna tell you what I was gonna do today. So yeah, that's what I did today. And now I'm probably gonna go lay down and read these 2 books. I don't know if I'm gonna read book 3. When I'm reading these series, I try to like pace myself, especially when they're ongoing. Like this one's ongoing. This one's a complete series, so actually maybe I should read this instead. But yeah, I can't help myself. And then I saw some other series. Like, I wrote them down. I was like, two of them, they only had book one, and like book two is coming out. One of them is next year. One of them is in December. I was like, yeah. Just wait until there's more books in this series before buying those series. Cause look, I have so many series. I even have a set of manga that like I haven't finished reading yet. Oh, the Michael's Hall. I was like, there's something else. Yeah. So remember I mentioned that custom order. I finally got a shade of brown that I think it was hard like picking a shade of brown. Like I was going, there were so many different ones, but like I was like, are these really human colors? This one I was like, yeah, it's a character, so I was like, this one is a little bit lighter than the other one, so I was like, that'll work. And then I got this yarn spinner that I'm planning to try, and if it does not work, I'm gonna return it because I have this big one that I got as a gift for my birthday, but like I literally hate it. Like I was using it for this cardigan that required 2 skeins of yarn, and it just kept getting like tangled, twisted around and stuff, and then it keeps loosening from the base. And even last week was not using it at all. It's just there in the way, inconvenient. Like when I pass by this part, but this, my desk and my bed, like right here, this space, it's like you bump into it, like every little thing you bump into it, and it loosened from the base. And I'm like, just bumping into it loosens it from the base. I was like, yeah, this, I don't know how much tighter I can tighten it. Like it's so annoying, and it takes up a lot of space, and I just don't know where to put it so that it's not inconveniencing me anymore. It's a pain, but I am grateful that I got it. You know, testing, like this is my 3rd yarn winder thing. So the one that I really want is the one that like is like curved and like hovers over like a magnetic plate type deal. I want to try one of those, but I decided to try this one first since it's always at Michael's, and I also had 2 $5 vouchers from my last trip that I earned after my last trip there. So I was like, yeah, let me use it. So I got that yarn and this yarn winder for like, I don't know, I think the yarn winder was originally $19, and then with the discounts it came down to $13. And then I don't think the yarn really dropped much because it was like 4 something, and it was still 4 something. So yeah, that is the update. I had a little haul, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read some books and relax because I'm tired, very tired. It is like about to be 7. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I got up at 5:30 this morning. So yeah, it's been a long day. And also, actually, update about my morning. I ordered Dunkin' Donuts, and I thought that I ordered it to my local Dunkin' Donuts, which is just 3 minutes, maybe even 2 minutes up the road. I go there, go through the drive-thru, waiting for so long that I'm seeing my ETA go up and up and up, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna be late. And I get to the window, and they're like, first of all, it took a little while before they acknowledged my existence. I kept knocking on the glass, because they weren't like, people would look at me, and then keep doing what they were doing, and I was like, hey, can somebody talk to me? And then they finally talked to me, and they were like, oh, we don't have your order. So then I checked in the app, and it was to a different location that I went to one time like 2 weeks ago. So I had to go to that location. At first I wasn't, but the customer service button thing wasn't working, and I also had to go. Like I thought I was running late, but then I ended up stopping there because it's like technically on the way there. It's just like you have to get off the highway and then get back on the highway after you pick it up. So I got my order. It was obviously the food was cold by that time that I got there, because I ordered the food at like 6 o'clock, but I didn't get there until like 6:40. You know. So, and then I was supposed to get to, I thought I needed to get to my destination at 7:45. When I got there at 8 o'clock. Turns out the event started at 8:15, so everybody was getting there at 8 o'clock. So I was stressing out for nothing. I'm just glad that I got my food without like abandoning it because I thought I was running late. You know, I was like, if I'm late, I'm late. I gotta get the food because I already paid for it, so I might as well get it. It's like the day started off rough. Now I'm oh, and also the event was a lot longer than I thought it was. Like I thought it was from 7:45 until 10. No, yeah, until 10 o'clock. But then apparently there was another session from 12 till 2 o'clock. So from 10 till 12, there was just nothing to do. So that's why I went to the first Barnes & Nobles, and got the first set of books. And then on my way home, I stopped at a different location to get the other 2 books so I could actually read that series, you know, the series. So that's how my day went. I will see you probably tomorrow. And we'll see, because I got my work computer, but literally anything I need to do my job, it's not on there. So I have this first thing in the morning. I hope IT will remote into my computer and set it up, because I'm like, I told them what I needed when my other computer broke down. So I told them, hey, they were like, yeah, fill out this form and we'll make sure to get all those things. I put all the things on the form. Nothing. The only thing that's not even the Chrome browser is on that computer. It just has Explorer. I'm like, that's not like some of the things that softwares we use, like websites we use and whatnot, work better in some browsers than other browsers. So it's like, need all the browsers so that I could put them in the different places. But so today is Thursday, and it's been quite well, it's just been a regular day. I had regular work, and then I still have to go do more work now from 7 to 9 o'clock. Well, actually from 6 to 9. And I was planning on going to Barnes & Nobles to get the book that I want, but I'm going to wait till next Thursday when I'm actually in the area. I was going to go out of my way to go there, but I was like, no, just relax. So I was like, regular work ends at 4 o'clock, so I'm like, let me relax until I have to drive to my afternoon hours that I gotta put in. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm working on this cardigan, and I guess this is a great way to get some footage of me working on it, because I'm like, I'm not filming for that video until it's actually done. Like right now I'm like, there's only 2 things left to do this. What I'm doing right now, which is the ribbing and then sewing on the buttons. But I did start the side, like this side is the side that you sew the buttons on. So I'm hoping to just get to the start of, like, this is the back, this small portion is the back, to just do that. But not a couple minutes. I was hoping to like get that done now before I leave, but I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way over there in a short time, because I have like maybe 15 minutes or so, and then I get really I'm the one setting these time constraints, because again, like I said, where I need to be in reality, I need to be there at 7, but I'm trying to go there for around like 6:15. Like, it's pretty close to where I live, so I'm like, but it's like, they're giving us food, so I'm like, and also, does that matter? Usually the kind of food that you get at these places isn't that great. Like, I'm a very picky eater, so I'm like, might eat a salad, some bread rolls. Like, it's not like, hardly ever, maybe sandwiches and chips. I don't even remember what this location, because it's every day it's a different location, so I'm like, I don't remember in past years. I'm mixing up 2 different places, so I'm like, I don't remember. But either way, it's not a dinner to be like, oh, I'm so excited for it, you know. But yeah, I am working on this, and then when I get back home, probably gonna go to sleep, or yeah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I was gonna say or read, but then I'm like, will I be in the mood to read? You know, I don't think so. But I'm also glad now that my computer is finally set up and everything for work, that it's like I didn't have a computer for like 2 almost 3 weeks, and thankfully the workload for that I have personally isn't overwhelming, and I'm very grateful to my colleagues for like making sure that it doesn't like didn't tip the scales into absurdity because it can get real absurd, the workload this time of year, because it's like damn overwhelming. But they've kept things on the up and up, so now that I'm getting back into the swing of things, it should be a piece of cake. I should be able to like branch out from my regular well, actually I got new responsibilities, so it's not even like, oh, it's just I can be able to feel comfortable and confident that I can do all my new workload as well. That's because like this time last year I didn't have certain responsibilities that I have now, and I'm like, oh, I can actually do this. Like, wow. Is this what it feels like to be in this position? This is probably what they meant. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this up, and then yeah, that's just how the day was. It was had IT install everything that they needed to install in the morning, and then I guess I could show you this under the I got some popcorn from this brand, Double Good. It's like a fundraiser. You know, kids in my family last year, crazy. My niece, she had the same thing, and I think for her I might have gotten the $100 or $120 box. I don't remember how much it was, but like the box that comes with 12 flavors of popcorn. And honestly, some of them great, some of them not good at all. So this time and I brought that up because that box, like a lot of people ordered, because that was the first time that fundraiser came up in our family, and so everybody ordered. It was like around the same time last year, and then like it didn't, like we ordered, went on vacation, and like they arrived after our vacation, like in Christmas time. I was like, why did it take months to get this popcorn? Like, it was insane. And then now this other relative, little cousin, she had her fundraiser, but it was a short window. Like, it was only a couple days. It was like from Halloween to the 3rd of November, and I was like, why is it so short? And then like a couple days later, it was like, yeah, we shipped it out. And then today, which is the 6th, they were like, yeah, it's delivered. And I was like, what? But this time I only got 6 because it has 3 flavors that I like, and 3 that I don't. So I plan to give the other, or 2 that I don't. So I plan to give the 3 to my boyfriend so that he can enjoy the popcorn. Any goodness. But yeah, it's basically a fundraiser. Whenever they do this, it's like you help the students towards whatever school related thing that they're fundraising for. And then I don't remember what the other Double Good part of it was, but that's one part of it. But yeah, I just ate the one that I really like. It's called the queso one. So good. So good. I don't know why I ate my favorite first, but hey, might come home and eat another one. Honestly, I really like snacks. I know I shouldn't, but I do. And today was supposed to be a gym day, but because I have to work late, gotta cancel those plans. And honestly, because it's always so late, I don't think I'll go tomorrow either. Because normally that's not something I would normally do, so it's like, why would I change up my schedule, you know? But yeah, that's basically the update. I'm working on this, and I'm getting pretty far on this back, but I'm antsy, and I feel like I should leave now, and I want to leave now. So I'm gonna put this down, but let me just show you the ribbing that I've done today. I also finished the bottom ribbing today, so it's like I did a lot of ribbing today. So hopefully tomorrow I'll finish this. Still have no idea what buttons I'm gonna put on it. I'm like low-key want to put black buttons. I'm like, black is just, I feel like it's gonna stand out too much with like the color contrast. Oh, I lied. I said that the only thing I have left to do is the ribbing and buttons. I have to make pockets, but in reality I plan to take a picture of the like completed thing, and then like the once I complete the ribbing, send it to the client and then ask them what letters they want on the pockets, because like I showed you the picture. Oh, you would see it in that video, but anyway, the pockets have tapestry letters on them, so I gotta ask them what letters they want and then get those done. Like that should be quick. If I really focus, it should only take 1 day to make 2 pockets with letters. Like it shouldn't take more than 3 hours to do that. You know, it should take less, but I'm giving myself the grace of 3 hours. So yeah, it's time to go and go to work. Same job, just more work. So I am, well, I'm back. It's Friday, and I am currently watching Just Okay Crochet, and I'm about to test out this new yarn holder, and I hope that it works. This project, I don't remember what the yarn is. I think it's one of the Hobby Lobby yarns. It's the Yarn Bee yarn, but I can't remember what kind of Yarn Bee yarn is. But if you know Hobby Lobby and you know Yarn Bee, you know what this is. Today, what did I do today? I'm like, I was planning on filming from a different angle, but of course I don't want to. Not yet, right? I may come back later, maybe. I don't know. But today I just worked, and then I also finished the cardigan for the most part. I just gotta do the pockets. I sewed on the buttons. I need to do the pockets and then weave in the ends. Those are the 2 things that are left to do with the cardigan. And instead of showing you the cardigan, I'm just gonna show you a picture I took of it today, because I don't feel like going to go grab it. Look at it. Yes, it is complete. Only thing is, I picked up a pack that said it had 6 buttons in it. I originally thought it had 5, but then I looked at the wording and it said 6. I never did count them after I like dumped them out on the table. And like as I'm sewing the buttons on, I was sewing them like randomly. Like I started at the top and then I did the bottom and then back and forth. And then I was like, where's the last button? I looked up, down, all around, couldn't find this magical 6th button, so I had to use another black button. And like you can't really tell the difference, but it's like I feel weird about having to use a different button than the one that I was planning to use, so that was so disheartening. And then I plan to make the pockets. Usually the pockets have letters on them, but the client could not think of a letter, well, 2 letters, because they thought of 1, but they were like, doesn't really work, and then because they want it to be based off of where they work, and it's like the abbreviation is 3 letters, and I'm like, well, I was like, in my head I was like, I could try to put all 3 letters, but I didn't suggest it, and I'm glad I didn't suggest it, because why would I try? Like the pockets are so small, like trying to make a graph, like it's just no. I'm like, doing 1 letter is the move. So instead of doing any letters, it'll just be a regular square pocket. So the only thing was I was hoping to add a little razzle dazzle. So I think maybe the next time I go to like Michael's or something. My first thought was Dollar Tree, but because I have these patches and like I plan to like use them on future crochet projects in the future, obviously. But if I had one of these with the mascot, the right animal, that would be iconic. But of course, I can't find it. So I am about to just keep working on. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna keep working on this. Like, I want to, but at the same time, I also don't really want to work with such a small hook right now. And then I'm kind of like tired-ish. Like, I just basically just finished working, so like I would like to maybe lay down or something. Like, I haven't really been in my bed today. And then maybe read something. I'm hoping the story, was it King Ring or something? I can't remember what it was called. To read that story, or maybe keep reading the stepmother story. Although I only have 5 books. There is only 5 books. No, is there? I don't know. I can't remember. Well, actually, I don't need to remember. I always write down on my phone the list of books and when the next volume is coming out. And okay, I did not write it down in here. That's so freaking funny. Yeah. It's not one of the books that I recently. The ones that I actually have written down, like that I remember writing down in the store, are all ones that I had like 1 or 2 books, so I didn't buy them yet, but I would like to. So I'm just waiting for them to get more books. So yeah, and I still have 1 book that I am waiting for. I'm upset because in the library, the Libby app, I was like, okay, cool. I see that I know that it's coming out. This is the release date. So the whole day of the release date, I'm checking to see if the library has obtained it. They did not. And then the second day, I'm checking. They don't have it. All of a sudden, I check again later. 7 people are in front of me. How did that happen? And I turned on the notification thing. I specifically made sure to give the app permission to give me notifications, had my notifications on, and no notification came. It was just me randomly checking to see if they had the book. I put myself on the wait list, and then, okay. This is so freaking annoying, because I'm like, this is not what this was meant for. Like, why? Hold on. Yeah. Since this is not like a cake, it's more of a skein kind of. I'm like, but either way, I'm like, it should work, right? So I'm disappointed, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt in the fact that it's not caked up. And give another yarn a try before I decide that this is worthless. Also, I kept a box for this one because I will definitely return it. Because there's no reason for me to have 3 yarn holder things and not like any of them. Like, ugh, this is so annoying because I'm like, I really want a yarn winder to work. Like, and then that pink one was working, it's just it broke. So it's like, it was working fine with cakes, and then it broke. And I'm just like, well, that sucks. I also took off my press-on nails. Oh, they were so pretty, but they started to hurt. Like, they were obviously becoming looser, so like whenever I touched certain things the wrong way, they'd hurt. But it is Saturday morning still. Oh, no, it's actually afternoon now. But I've been up all morning, and I decided to finally get on that custom order since I did buy the yarn for it. I was like, let's do it. So let me show you the progress I have. So far, I have the head. I have the 2 arms, and just finished the 2 legs. So now I'm thinking of putting the legs together to then make the body, to then sew on to the head. So just wanted to come with you and show you all the little parts before I sew them together. Well, start the body, and then I'll be back. I also like filled up a bag with stuffing since I have to stuff this project. So I think I might also do those pumpkins that I don't know how long ago I said I was gonna do that. It was before Halloween, and now it's November 8th. Yeah. So I mean, pumpkins are still for the fall. If I do it today, then I will take pictures and put it on my Etsy because I'm like, man, I'm really have all these ideas and just not putting them into work. So I'm gonna keep watching Tiani's crochet video about binge watching the Hunger Games series while I crochet. A little silly because I was like, let me just pull, because I don't have a pattern for this. So then let me pull out video evidence of what I did last time and look at the body, right? And look at what I'm doing. These legs are a lot longer and those arms are a lot longer, and I'm like, it's because the head seems a little bigger, but I'm like, it's supposed to have a small body. So I am going to make this smaller. I'm gonna undo some rows. I think I'm gonna undo 2 rows of the legs and then 2 rows of the arms as well, because the legs are longer than the arms. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, it does not need to be that big. So yeah, we're trying to make it small, the body smaller. I am back with a few updates. This, I'm gonna return it. This, I found it. I did not realize that I had caked it up. So I'm gonna finish. There was another video where I was like, oh, I'm gonna make the hat. There's this hat that I already made. I was gonna put the bear ears on it and add fur to it. I can finally do that now. Now that I found the yarn, because I was like, I couldn't find that yarn, but I didn't realize I caked it up and put it on my yarn curve. This guy is finished, as you can see. Well, I might add an earring, but for the most part, he's finished. His pants, a shirt. The pants are not removable. I sewed it down. The shirt might be, if like you could really force it off, but if you like pushed in the arms and try to pull it down, but I don't know who would in their right mind would do that. And the hat is also sewn down. I was so happy I was able to get this down. My original thought was to do what I did, but after the first row I was like, oh no, I should make it a separate attachment and attach it on, and then it was like way too big and had to take it off. But I'm just like very satisfied with this little guy. He's got his little ears. Very happy. So I'm just gonna light him up and look for an earring, because I'm like, in the picture the client has studs, but we'll see. Guys, it is Saturday night and I am finished with everything. I have finished the little this custom order. I have finished stuffing and filling these mini pumpkins that I'll probably turn into keychains. And I have added the ears, the fluffy ears, to this beanie. I'm very excited. And those are all the things that I worked on today. Adding the ears to this hat, sealing it up, making this guy, winding this yarn because it was a mess, and I also wind up the fluffy yarn. But making these pumpkins, I was at my wit's end because it was after I made this. Just so tired, exhausted, all that sewing. But yeah, that's how this week has gone. I've done a lot. This is my progress. I have not done anything on that cardigan since yesterday. Probably won't do anything tonight, maybe tomorrow, but that's a new week. So in my big book, a week is from Sunday to Saturday. That's how I see it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one, and I hope you liked this week in a life with me.